Hey everybody, welcome to the Tuesday Night Live. Just hanging out with Trey here. I'm just smoking on. Right now, going to start off the day with guava mezcal, and I'm going to end up trying some of that frosty treats up and halfway through. So, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, man. Nice, nice. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Soul, Ace, GM, AG. You guys are more than welcome to come up. Probably gonna be the last time I have the free version of this because I'm waiting for Cyber Monday deals on StreamYard. Hey, old school. Hope you're doing well. So you currently have some grows going on right now?
Yeah, so I have a dosi dough crossed to something else I can't remember, but it's called banana pie. Whew, it smells like straight banana pie. Like it really does smell like bananas.
Nice.
Um, and then I got some Wilton, which is banana god crossed to papaya, which is also pretty good. Doesn't really smell like bananas or papaya, but it's all right. And then I got
Yeah.
some shit called Rainbow Escobar. That is an original haze crust to rainbow belts. Dang.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Then do these and they produce well too, or is it mostly like the terps?
Yeah, so the rainbow haze, like the rainbow Escobar, that one smells pretty good. That one smells like an orange candy,
Yeah.
like an orange Skittle almost. And then the Wilson has more of like a funkiness to it. Like one kind of smells like cheese.
Oh, one smells. So you got one that smells like cheese. You got a good variety in just the phenos as well. The expression.
Yeah. I have about 7 plants right now that are female. I'm gonna go back home because I live at my friend's apartment. I started helping him pay the rent because one of his other roommates moved out. But where I do my grow is at my parents' house, and I'm gonna go check that out in a couple days.
There
Probably
you go.
tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I got some plants that veg here, but my flowers over at another location because that's where I can flower plants. I can't flower them here. This
Right.
used to be my grow room, but I converted. I had to move everything, so I converted this into like where I do my studio plus where I make my rosin.
Nice.
So
How much was your rosin pump or press?
that's it. I upgraded it to a 10 ton.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it does 10 tons, and it's also on a has a standoff hand pump, so I can actually turn it horizontally and pump because the actual there's a pivot
Right.
on the actual stand. So once I have the pressure for the jack to the bottom, like kind of when you get that pressure right before you want to apply a lot, you kind of let it heat up between the two plates for I like to do 45 seconds. Once you finish doing that process, or during that process, you can tilt it sideways and then you can allow it to drip. But I haven't done any bubble hash yet. Once I start doing bubble hash, I'm gonna do it that way. Doing it with rosin, with flour, I should say, you're not going to get enough come out to make it worthwhile to utilize that drip feature.
Right.
So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. What's up, Jimmy John? Hope you're doing well. Hey, old guy. Yeah, right now I'm just waiting a couple more days, waiting for the full Black Friday sales to go, and then I'm going to be getting that purchase in on the freeze dryer. I'm just waiting for a couple more days here. I think it's the 27th when things start really happening. But it's still going to take 10 weeks to get to me, 10 to 12 weeks. I won't even have it until February. I just want to have it done and ready and on route, basically.
Right. Why is it gonna take so long?
I'm in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, yeah. It takes a while to go. I have to come across the border and go through customs, even though it's all dealt with. And then it just says the lead time is 10 to 12 weeks. So they may even be out and they have to make more if there's a lead time that's that long. Because they said that the lead time on, they sent me an email saying if I wanted a medium, it would be sooner. But I don't have the space, nor do I want to pay the extra money for a medium when I don't even need it for that much. I'm only going to use it for hash in the winter time, and I'll probably use it for freeze drying like other stuff during the other parts of the month, the year, right? It's not going to strictly be for that,
right?
And unless flavors leach. If all of a sudden there's something that leaches out into the thing, I'm going to be stopping that right away, and it's only going to be used for hash. But if I can use it for more than one purpose, then yeah, I will.
Right.
That kind of, I thought it was going to be something that I could just order and it would be here in like a week or 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, customs is a bitch.
Yeah. But I just want to make sure the process is in action. That's all. I'll probably be getting that figured out. Probably on Thursday, I'll try to get that figured out.
Makes sense. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Well, I actually do. I'm getting some stuff worked on my vehicle up here. I'm from Canada though, so our Thanksgiving is in October.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we actually don't have a holiday, but my boss is such a football fan that he takes the day off just to watch all 3 football games that play that day. He actually books time off of work, even though it's his own company. He's just like, nope, he doesn't plan anything for that day, and he's done it for years.
That's hilarious.
So I get to get the same holidays as you guys do because my boss doesn't. He takes that day off too.
Right.
I was gonna say, hey, Henry, Curly, Bubba, hope you guys are doing good. Solo. Lots of people in the crowd today. I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody should be coming close who was in that grow off. You guys should be coming close to the end. Hope you guys are doing well with your guys' plants that we're growing in it. Mine is drying. It's on day 10 of the dry right now for mine. I'll be taking it down on the day 12 of the dry. Yeah, Jimmy John. I don't know. I've been posting my things on Instagram, but hey, Justin Grows, hope you're doing well. But yeah, no, mine. I got some good frost production on mine here.
Nice. Yeah, I grew wedding cake outdoors for an outdoor plant. It was pretty frosty.
So yeah, this is it drying right now.
Nice.
That was it when I was on the plant still.
Frosty.
Yeah. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. Yeah, I know. It came out. It was a pretty frosty genetic, I found.
What was the genetic?
There is no name. It was a cross by Wicked Genetics. So whoever, I think that the person that wins the grow up is naming it. So yeah, Blazin, you should come up and show yours because yours. Yeah, thanks, Solo. Yeah, no, Blazin's got some nice looking weed for this grow up. I don't know if his light's on or off. Right now, my focus is on my Tango Mango, which is doing really crazy. I got that, which I want to, hopefully it's finishing up on where it's supposed to, because at the same time, my, the two girls that are replacing the Tango Mango are mine for the grow off, for the Great Canadian Grow Off. So that need to harvest that on March 1st. So being March 1st, if I want to take it for 10 weeks, I have to flip it on December 21st. If I want to take it for 9 weeks, I have to flip. I can take it to the 28th, but that would make it so it would be mandatory 9 weeks of flower. I'd rather try to have 10 weeks of flower for something that's going to be tested.
Right.
I'm sending in samples. It's everybody does pictures and stuff like that too. There's two different parts of it. If you get in the top so many people, you get free entry for your testing, and if you're not, you have to pay like, I think it's $20 for your testing, where normally it's a little bit more than that. But it's still, you get an entry. Your results still entered into the finals, and it's all based off of total cannabinoid content. So it's not just THC, but it's total cannabinoid content overall is what they're basing the results on. Yeah, it's a pretty big one that's being, there's a lot of people that are involved in it. Hey, Eugene, hope you're doing well. But yeah, that's why I have to I'm like planning so far ahead because I need that one to be done because I need to have the sample in by the 1st of April, but it has to be harvested for the 1st of March is the last day, and that's the day I'm going to harvest it because it ends up being a Saturday, I think, which is perfect.
Right.
Yeah, it's a Saturday. And that's like my big day in the garden, so it ends up being the perfect day to harvest. Oh, Blazin, you cutting them? Nice. How's it going, Jack? But yeah, no, the Tango Mango is really, it's getting full. So that's one plant on one side.
Nice.
There's one that has a stem split. You're not going to be able to see it. It's behind that leaf. That's the one that's split that I have twist ties there's one across the middle, and then there's two on either end, and then there's one pulling them together to try to hold it together. On this plant.
Are nasty.
Yeah. See if I can find where the actual stem split happened, what it looked like. That would show it. No. Where is it? Yeah, there we go.
Oh wow, that's gnarly.
And wait, of course, tape. But yeah, I got one here, one here, one here, and if you don't notice, there's another one that actually ties from here to there that I'm trying to crank over to keep it up, and that's what's
crazy.
created that plant now.
Oh, you're muted, Matt.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing it that way to show people how you can take things together like that and keep it together, and the plant will just keep going. It's
Right.
that resilient, right? Hey, Mary, I hope you're doing well. David? Because, yeah, I've done some stuff in this run roar of I been a little extra to show that you can be a little extra, and the plants will totally be okay. A lot of people get worried that they snap something and it's fucking done for. No, yeah, a little tape, a little zap it together, and you're good to go.
How do you trim your stuff? Because I was thinking about buying an automatic trimmer.
I by hand.
Oh, okay.
So, I just got this one today. Wait. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try out. This is a BC Infinity trim bin, so I'm gonna try this one out. But I always use trim bins. The reason why I always use two sets of scissors too, just so you have one soaking and one using at all times. A good thing to do actually, and I should always point out that whenever I explain it, I don't actually do it. Try to scrape off whatever is on your scissors before you soak it, just because you got that hash on it if you want to keep that. If not, which I don't normally keep it, I just go directly into a soak. And soak it for as long as you need until you need to swap your scissors back, because the longer you do it, all you gotta do is take it out and wipe it off and you're good to go. You don't have to, there is no fighting and getting the rest of the shit off, because after it soaks in ISO for even 10 minutes, even if you're swapping that fast, I don't even swap that fast, but if you do, it's still 10 minutes of an ISO soak. It's going to wipe off a lot faster than trying to deal with it right away. Like, at the moment, right?
Right.
That's saved me a lot of time. Hey, Zib, hope you're well. Just keeping it down to portions. One other thing I do is I fill up I'll fill up one of these full of all the buds off of the stem. So I'll basically buck them up, take off all the buds not trimmed, throw it into one of these with like a gamma seal, and then just pull out what I need and not be stressed out about having to get through it or as fast, because it's already in a container which you can burp and take care of. And you just work at it in portions. A lot of the times I'll set goals, like I'll do a bucket a day. If I can get through a bucket a day, I'm happy, right? But you can set any kind of goal for yourself, and then just make sure it keeps the climate for your buds in a good kind of overall place while you're trimming, and not being forced to have to get through it like the next day. I did that before, where I used to just keep it hang dry and just pull it out and trim it as I'm doing it. And that was stressful because I felt like I had to get it done that night. So I was just trimming for like fucking out like 16, 17 hours and then without a break. And then at that point, it's just a nightmare. It is trim hell.
Right.
The best way you can, if you can make it good and make it at least somewhat okay, watch a movie or do something, get everybody else who smokes involved. That's why I got 3 different trim trays. If you smoke, you have to trim too, right? That's why I got so many. But everybody sit around, watch a TV, watch a movie, and you're good, fine, right? But it's just little things that you pick up that kind of make it faster along the way and less of a headache. Because
dude, I get like 4 or 5 pounds a year from the outdoor, and I was like, man, this is so fucking much to trim.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about getting an automatic trimmer and just using that, and then just like kind of like hand trimming it when I'm like ready to do stuff with it.
If you got you and one other person at least, you can get through that in 3 days, 4 days. If you guys do that, have a good routine down.
Right.
That's what I often like. My biggest yield in my 4x8 was 4 pounds. This next run, this Tango Mango is on par for another 4 pound run. So, and that same thing, I just got buckets. I got 5 of those buckets with the Gamma Seals. I might get a couple more in case I need them. But I fill like buckets of them. And then each one's a day. I'll spend 5 days doing it as long as they're in a compartment, which I can burp in between and treat it as if the product's there and make sure I'm getting everything out right.
Right.
Hey Levels, how you doing, man? And then for storing, I haven't done much bags. Like I have a Bevita bag to work with, so it's kind of like a grow bag, but Bevitas. And so I'm gonna try that with the Tango Mango, but for the most part, I use the sea balls, and I have different sizes sea balls. I got these are 1 pound sea balls. There's half pound sea balls, basically. And then these are 2 ounce. I got a 1 ounce. But they go up bigger too. You can get a kilo. You can get kilo size.
Right.
I just haven't needed to buy any more storage at any point in time. But I got Tango Mango coming up. And this one right here is still, the one in the middle is still full. The one on the bottom, I haven't smoked much of. I haven't smoked any of yet, and that's the Frosty Treats, and that's just a little bit over half full. This one is about probably a quarter full, but I'm gonna start needing them soon. This one's empty though. This is where the grow up is gonna go into the half one. I'm probably not even gonna need any. Oh hey Bug, sorry I missed you. Damn it. My bad. Another good thing to have is having the different sizes, right? Is you can actually work your way down. So if you have an overall big size, you can have it full up, but you don't want to have an excessive amount of headspace in your containers. So you can also, once that you go to halfway in a 8-liter sea vault, you can move your way down to a 4-liter. So
right,
that's another way that helps. If anybody wants to come up and show their grows, they're more than welcome to, or come up. Yeah, I just ran a Canadian giveaway actually on. Well, I can't send anything out, but I've been running it for a month for some beans up here in Canada. I just did that on Facebook yesterday. I wasn't used to doing the lives on Facebook because it wasn't so instant. There is no instant chat. There's just like comments. So I was like sitting there thinking it was like this, where chat would start rolling up and stuff like that. But it doesn't happen that way.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, so for the first like hour, for the first like minute and a half, I was waiting. I was like, oh, let's wait for more people to get in here. It's just like, as soon as I realized it was all comment based, it was like, well, I guess this is kind of me just saying things and going with it. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, not so bad. Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you. Yeah, I'll get you on big screen. Nice. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Alright, awesome. I've been meaning to message you. I'm on Thursday, since I'm gonna have that day off, I'm gonna go get that flash stick so I can put the stuff and wait to send it whenever the strike's over.
Oh, it's whenever it's good for you.
Hey Justin, I got you. We're just gonna go through short high stuff first, but I'm just saying, how's it going?
This one is the Alien Treats.
Oh, nice, man.
It'll probably flip next week. I had a bit of an accident with this one. I broke the 4 nodes off while I was training. So it's got to come back a bit.
Yeah, it looks like a nice clone.
Here's Purple Ghost Candy. The start of the Pheno hunt. This one we flipped, I don't know, Saturday, I think. So it's on day 3.
Was that a 4x4?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fill her out, bud.
Blue Sunset Snowbird. We got this one empty. That's where this one will flower in over there.
Now, you got it in a trellis already, and you're going to transfer it. How difficult is that to do? You just pull it up, and away she goes. Cool deal.
Yeah. It was just spread it out a bit for the final few days before it moves over.
Got you. Yeah, I'm so used to like just vegging and flowering in one spot, having small constraints of what I got, working with what I got.
And we got a big empty spot here now. What? It's ready to go. Then we'll have another 3x3.
Gonna have a packed house, fam.
It's looking awesome.
It is fucking awesome, for sure.
This one will hook to the new tent.
Hell yeah.
But other than that, that's all we got going now. Time for the training clips to come off. You don't want to leave them on too long. They will pinch off your growth. But that's about it for this guy. This thing really rebounded once we got the new soil in. We didn't do any training before flipping this time. We're just gonna let this one go buck wild, see what happens.
Oh, it's looking good, dude. Did your other one freeze up?
Yeah, I think I backed out on accident trying to switch cameras.
But I'll jump down and let someone else up.
Is that the only ones you got growing on right now?
Yeah, these 4.
Oh, yeah, you got the 4. That's right, you have 4 going on right now.
But it just got 3 of them in the little tent. For now. This one's all sanitized and ready to go again. Got my new filters. What? Starting to get low.
Oh, yeah, there's a little low.
Well,
Is that the old just low in that collection?
oh wow. Yeah, well, there's always more. You got another, I don't know, 9, 10 of these jars downstairs.
That's a good problem to have, my friend.
And probably another 7 in the boss's room. See if she's taking company.
The executive stash.
This is where the boss rolls. My zone.
Jars on jars. Hell yeah.
This is my daily drivers. This is where I pull from every day.
Let's go. What up, y'all?
You got to have variety, right?
Absolutely.
Cheers, Matt. Short hot,
Here's the
ready?
boss.
Hey, Levels. Hope you're doing well, brother.
Easy.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
It's looking good over there.
I love the house plants. Like I just keep them in my tent, man. I got trees. I got all sorts of shit.
Well, these 3 will move upstairs here shortly. These are the peppers and the rosemary, I think.
Yeah.
They'll probably do better in a tent. It's someone's cleaning house here. But I'll let someone else jump up.
Oh, man. You're killing it over there, short hot.
Thank you.
Love the plants, y'all.
And the kitty. That's even more bonus points. Look at that.
2 Fish doesn't run away when people are on camera, at least.
No, she runs away if in person, though.
Yeah.
Did you see her but twice in the, 3-4 days you were here?
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, I'll let someone else get up and show some plants. Unless anybody had questions.
What's up, Justin? Welcome.
What up, fam?
Did anybody have questions?
Yeah, I kind of missed I kind of missed. Oh, what was that first plant you showed that was in the veg and the trellis?
That is Alien Treats from Robin Hood. The other two in that tent are Papaya Fire from In-House and Purple Ghost Candy from Seedsman. The big one is Blue Sunset Sherbet from Barney's Farm.
Hey, Barney's Farm's been kicking out killer seeds for a long fucking time, man.
Can I ask you a question on that elephant ear? Is that like a triangle point on that elephant ear?
These ones?
Yeah, does it come to a strong point or like a rounded point? Kind of a strong point, huh? Okay.
Yeah. I'd say the older they get, the less pointy they are. But they start out.
I got a
start
small
out
one.
dark.
I just planted it recently.
This is the new leaf getting ready to open.
Yeah, thick. Hell yeah. La Casa Sabrina. Nice.
Some sort of zebra plant. The stems are pretty cool looking on it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to find one of those and pick it up.
This one is 2 years old now.
Fuck yeah. I can tell just by how big the leaves are.
I think it started about that size.
Mm-hmm. Look at that thing. I remember when that thing was a little small 2 years ago.
When it fit in a shot glass.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, my girl and I just picked up one of those exactly, and if anyone's out there a Pokemon fan, we just put it in a Cubone pot that we found on Etsy. It's so hilarious. Look, Cubone's got spiky hair.
Right.
Eventually, we'll stick to planting this guy.
It's Groot.
It's Groot.
Yeah, we got 2 of them. We're just thinking about now.
Let's see if we got anything flowering right now.
Yep, right there.
Flower down there.
There's a flower.
This one has pretty cool flowers.
Yeah, those are awesome. Real famous plants out over this way. You see them in your Walmarts, Home Depots, Lowe's.
We have Christmas cactus in Walmart now.
Yeah, I got some. Actually, speaking of that, I got two or three Christmas cactus actually blooming right now. Pink blooms too.
Nice. They were pretty in the store.
Right.
I didn't buy them. I was like, I got no faith.
I'll let someone else jump up.
Hell yeah, Raging. Have a blessed night, y'all. The garden's looking awesome, man. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, is that Black Amanita Hayes still alive, Matt?
Oh yeah, that's in the 2x2 right now. I just put it in there on the weekend. It's underneath the scrog. I'm just scrogging it out.
Getting ready to flower.
Yep. Probably gonna be flowering in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from last weekend.
Can't wait to send it off for testing for you.
Yeah, man. No, I'm looking forward to that one, and it's underneath the SC3000.
It's all about.
Finally had the grandson over to open last year's Christmas presents.
Yeah, man.
Only 10 months late. But hey, at least we got to see him.
Yeah, we got batteries.
Want some culture. Well, I'll jump off and probably not help her out at all.
No.
Chat with you guys later.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's see this garden, Justin. Are you ready to show your garden?
Yes, had some interference. It's small.
it's all
It'll be quick.
It's all
It'll-
good.
So now she's already like showing that she's super floppy, but like these are all just bag seeds. Everything I've done so far on my channel, anyways, just bag seed. All this gear I have is circa 2012, 2010, old school, bulb style sealed system 4x4. Like I got light leaks out the wazoo all through this bitch, and right now it's exactly how not to fucking grow. Basically, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do that over there.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
I got a prime example of what not to do right now, basically. But it just goes to show how absolutely fucking resilient these plants are.
Facts.
And as long as you can give them a little bit of love, they'll give you some love in return. But I recently rigged up this little concoction. I got a heat mat underneath a tote covered with fucking cling wrap with an old Mars Hydro 135 watt UFO blurple. And this is just saran wrapped. I just popped like 25 beans that I've collected over the last like decade, and just said, fuck it, we're gonna send them. So we're gonna have fun in a crazy mad scientist garden one last time.
Hey Justin, could you turn your phone sideways for us, brother?
Yeah, man. My bad.
No, you're good. It just makes it widescreen for us. That's all.
But like,
Appreciate you.
I got it plenty humid in there.
I was about to say you're dripping.
Oh yeah. I just sprayed it. This literally went down. I don't know. I think I had a video go up 15 minutes ago. But it's just a mad scientist thing over here. Like, if anyone goes back and watches anything that I've put out, it's just no bullshit, straight to the facts. I haven't measured shit. I haven't checked pH, and it's just a test to show how resilient these plants actually are. But I'm hoping come the new year, I have a whole new setup coming. I got a new spot I'm building, and we're actually going to run RDWC systems. So it'll be game on from there for sure.
Yeah. No, I hear you. No, it's the start though.
Absolutely. And I mean,
How
I
hot
gave
is
up.
it in there?
I gave up growing a long time ago. I grew up in the South where it wasn't very friendly. Now I'm in a place that's a little more friendly, but not super friendly for growers. So we start small and we evolve over time. But this one's almost done, I think. I checked the trikes the other day. It's probably about 90% cloudy and 10% clear. But we're getting there. But yeah, this is for, like I said, for anyone watching, this is for exactly what not to do. Keep your shit clean. Keep your. I wouldn't recommend housing, mango trees and orange trees and lemon trees and wandering dudes and spider plants all at the same. I wouldn't recommend that at all. But for the love of the plant, we do what we got to do.
I hear you, man. It's looking, yeah, man, great. Yeah, you got there's a lot going on in there.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said,
You're having fun.
it's all experimental. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, you got to do it this way, you got to do it this. Like, nah, like this. I don't even know if what I'm doing is gonna work. Like I said, I'm looking forward to going back into hydro. This is kind of like my first foray with soil at all. So I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was just like, oh, I have this Pro Mix just laying around. Let me throw some seeds in it and see what happens type of deal. Worm castings, some like tomato tone, and just let it go. But I got one that's been curing about a month now, and it's actually rather surprisingly tasty for essentially neglecting the shit out of the plant.
Right.
So.
Hell yeah.
So that's all I got.
Fun, like I said, though.
Absolutely.
You're enjoying yourself. The passion's there. You know, I mean, you're getting some decent smoke out of it. Like, fuck. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, for a plant that literally went straight to flower. Like, this is straight to flower. This had no veg time, like 0 days. It came right into this tent once it popped its little head up and went straight to 12-12. So our next run, hopefully we're gonna actually get some veg time on them and see what happens. But
so what kind of light you running?
This is a 600 watt electric ballast metal, HPS metal halide.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I noticed that I'm not too familiar because I'm not from back in the old days, but I'm starting to get like, I guess, a photo memory of like what light looks like what.
I hope this doesn't like blind you guys at all, but like you can see that it's just like a bulb or like a glass tube. So that like kind of keeps it cool, but it's 30 degrees where I am and it's 72 in here, so it's effective. Like I said, working with what I got for now, it works. Like, and for keeping all sorts of crazy plants in here. Like in the springtime, I had tomato plants growing. I think on this side over here, and I had cucumbers growing on a trellis up this whole entire wall. The whole wall was full of cucumbers. Like while I had a weed plant just chilling in the center. So it's been a fun little experiment for sure.
Fuck yeah. What soil are you in?
This is just Pro Mix HP. And I threw in just like the individual pots. I throw in just like a couple handfuls of worm castings and a couple handfuls of tomato tone and just kind of water it in. And then I've got like these ancient ass bottles of Blue Planet Early Bloomer and Liquid Blue that I'll literally just glug right into my little 2-gallon watering can.
pH, huh? Right?
No, not pH and nothing. Not using RO water. It's just tap water that sits in these 2 jugs.
What's your pH of your tap water?
No, I couldn't tell you. Like I said, I don't check. I haven't checked anything. It's sheer experimental. Totally blind, don't have a clue what I'm throwing at them. Let's see what they do.
Straight up, rolling the dice.
Absolutely, pull tab lottery, man. They're bag seed. But what's worst case scenario is I throw them away. I spent $0 to obtain these seeds that have a high chance of turning into hermaphrodite anyway. So,
right,
it's literally, besides power and what I have on hand, free weed. Essentially. And I mean, it's crispy as hell. This one's probably got another, maybe a week, maybe 2 more weeks. I'm going to try to push it.
Look at it.
Is this an auto flower?
Nah, dude, it's a bag seed. I couldn't tell you what it is, my man. I literally could not tell you what strain, where it came from, how long ago I got it. I had a habit from when I was a teenager, keeping all of my seeds in like this little tiny vial. Like anytime I'd go pick up an illegal bag, or anytime I'd hit up most recently a dispensary to pick up a bag and I found seeds, I just put it in the vial. So it's literally a pull tab lottery. I have no clue what I'm going to get when they go in the dirt. But my assumption is that they're all photo period. But I just forced them to flower as soon as they came in here. Again, and it just
Do you just not have any? Do you just don't have any genetics to grow?
oh no, I got a vault full of genetics, but I want to run them in my RDWC system that I recently built. And I'm kind of like testing that out now, filling it with water, making sure I got all the leaks squared away before I order my new tent, my new lights. I'm switching to an LED system. We're gonna full send it again, man. Like I said, this was brand new 10 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that. This tent, light, everything, and it was LEDs were just coming out. They were the blurple lights, and everyone was like, "Nah, it'll never produce." And now look at it, LED is crushing it right now. So,
Right.
but nah, like I said, this is a grand hurrah of this tent before it evidently ends up in a trash can. And a new gear and a new era of Justin Grows is born, where we're just straight RDWC system, DIY, measure everything to a T and watch them explode.
Yeah, man.
But I couldn't wait. I couldn't watch any more Tuesday Lives and not pop on and at least show face a little bit. The next time next time I show face, I'll make sure I'm in my system with some things really popping out.
You're gonna have a totally different setup. It's gonna be totally different.
Oh yeah. None of it. It'll look nothing like this. This will be the first and last time, unless you follow me here on the tube, or on Instagram.
Is that a 600 watt HPS?
It is. It's a cheap old iPower 600 watt electric ballast. Old school shit, man. Old school shit.
Fuck yeah.
What up, y'all? I'm trying to figure out how to turn my camera
So
around.
press the 3 dots at the bottom where it says more,
Yep.
and then it says settings, and then it says camera, and then you go scroll down and it says back. And then
Okay.
bam.
But Matt, I appreciate your time and this opportunity on your space here. I look forward to watching many more. I'm gonna keep y'all playing in the background and keep tabs and chatting, but I gotta go give some attention to the kiddo.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see your setup when you have your new one that's on the way.
Yeah,
awesome.
man, I can't wait. I'm hoping by early next year I should have the room totally finished, and soon after that the gear should be here, loaded, ready to roll. I'll already have plants ready to take clones from.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a vault full of genetics. This was like, I've got bag seed. The only other thing I can think to do with them is drive out on the highway and just throw them into the ditch in the springtime and hope to God they grow.
I hear
Somebody
you.
stumble upon wild weed, that'd be crazy.
Nice. All right, Stretch. What do you got growing on here? Let's see.
Hey,
What up,
Stretch, if you could turn your phone sideways, it'll be widescreen, brother.
Like that.
Of course. All right, your auto rotate has to be on. Sorry. I hate that shit.
Oh.
Damn, he hit the wrong button. I should have left it up. Fuck. Come back up, brother. My bad. You hit the wrong button. It happens.
All right, there I am.
Yeah, my bad. So if you have your auto rotate on, and when you turn your phone sideways, it should go widescreen. Sorry about that.
All right.
Sounds like I'm being difficult now.
No, you're not. I'm figuring it
There
out.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
You seen it go widescreen?
Yeah, I'm finna go back to the back camera again.
Yeah. Welcome, man. Glad to
Yeah,
have
what's
you.
up, guys? All right, widescreen. There we go. Did it work that time?
Yeah, well, hell yeah.
All right. So I'm in here. I got me some 10-gallon pots down here. I guess this is like the second run using the same soil. I just amend with down to earth. And I got all Missouri strains in here. or Missouri breeders. That'll be Frostbolt. This one up here. Let me get to the buds. That'll be a Frostbolt by Mythic Genetics.
Okay.
I'm in week like 10, so I'm kind of close to done. This one back here is a aluminum OG from Conway Farms.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah, really? Wait, aluminum OG from Conway?
Yep.
Fuck yeah. I'm about to start running some Conway, some Lucky Charmelade actually.
Yeah, I think they just dropped some like that. Yeah, but I just thought I'd get in here, show my little stuff. I got 6 different plants working with a few different strains. This is supposed to be from my knowledge, it's a apple fritter, but I got this from a free seed day that St. Louis had, and this is like the densest nug I got in this tent right now. I know I shouldn't be squeezing my buds like that, but it's my weed. I can do what I want.
Hey, that you're the one putting in the time and energy, so shit. Yeah, Conway's got fire. I've been actually Blazing Arizona grew some what was that? Blazing, that was Love Whip by Conway.
Oh, I think they gave I think they got a third award or something for that one. Yep, that looks crazy. I smoke a few of their different strains. I never got to grow any strains. It always hit different when you smoke it. I got a biased opinion on everything I grow.
Right, there you go. Makes us the difference between a smoker and a connoisseur.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all letting me come on here and show my garden.
What kind of lights, what kind of soil, and what kind of nutrients?
Okay, so I got a Mars Hydro. I think this is only I don't know which one that is actually.
100.
TS
300 watt. 300 watt. I got you.
Yep. So, and this is a 4x4 tent. I'm using a Vivo Sun tent thing over here. I think I got all my stuff kind of dialed in. My door down because now that it's at the flower, I catch that humidity spike as this light go off.
Right.
And so get no bud right. But because I really got it stacked in here. I should have put 6 plants in here, but I did.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a 4x4.
Yeah, this is a 4x4.
Yeah, you're killing it, bro. How long you been growing?
Oh, well, they just legalized it, and this would be my first year growing. This would be my 3rd harvest, but I help a lot of people grow. So if you count like the people that I help, this would be around 6 harvests.
Let's go. Fuck
And
yeah.
before I was growing weed, I got a garden lawn care. I've been in the garden my whole life, so green thumb.
That's it, green thumb for the win.
Yep. Self-taught university, you know what I mean? And another fun thing that I did is I didn't have any to come up with, so I was using board at first. Now I'm just kind of dry out. I did have here to keep like watered to where I could take a few days.
Oh, you got drippers? You got drippers?
Yeah, well, it's the ones that down to the soil. I put mine pretty deep into the.
Yeah, they're like blue mats, right?
Yeah, blue mats.
Carrots. Yeah. Great job, brother. Great job, man.
But one question I did want. Y'all got any advice on how to speed up the end? Because I'm around week 10 or 11, and all my trichomes they're turning cloudy, but like no amber, almost no amber. Only one.
Now there are strains out there that do take longer, or there are strains, aren't there, Matt? Strains out there that don't show amber at all. Or no?
No, they will eventually turn amber. It's the progression of the trichomes, right? You have a clear trichome that will go milky and it will go amber once the insides of the glandular head starts to oxidize. It will go amber. Also during that process is one of the final changes with the cannabinoids, like THC changing to CBN and CBD turning into CBC, I think. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to those ones too much, but they do. They have another stage of life. And at the end, your final stage is a black trichome. Once they're a black trichome head, there's no longer viable inside of it, and that's a dead trichome.
Okay, so would I say if I make without, I should probably put it down around 12, no matter what, right? Or is it time?
If you have milky trichomes, that's gonna be your peaking of your actual THC.
All right, so as long as I got all milky.
Yeah, as long as you have them milky, you're good to go. Some may just take longer to go amber, and you could push them longer, so you can.
So, Ari, David.
All right, go ahead. I get to the next person.
Yeah, all right.
Looking good, Stretch.
Put
Keep
y'all on.
coming back, bro. Keep us updated, man. Hell yeah, bro.
For sure. Thank you.
It's looking great. I love how full it is. It's just all hanging.
Oh man.
Yo.
Yeah, you're just keeping it all up, but it's a good idea. You need to keep the light on those as maximum as you can.
Yeah, I really just want to finish.
Yeah, man. You're doing a great job.
Hey. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and click off.
Have a blessed night, brother. Thank you for sharing with us, man. Keep coming
Sure.
back. Oh man, I know this grower.
Hey, Tyler, how you doing?
How we doing, fellas?
Doing well.
This is his first photo seed he's ever popped, y'all.
Oh, I know this was your second grower, so this is your
second grow.
But your first photo, it was only an autoflower the first time?
Yeah, it was 2 autoflowers. The first one, banana jealousy and jelly donuts from Humboldt, and the first banana jealousy was from Ethos. And these are 4 super skunk X end games from Ethos. And in 10-gallon pots, chugging, just about done. Hopefully finish up this weekend.
What percentage are we at?
What percentage? What, the light?
Amber.
I haven't seen any amber yet. No ambers yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Curly Greenleaf said it looks tasty. Sorry. Shit. Don't let that joint go out, Tyler.
I
Don't let it. So, what you
haven't got
do
to
you
roll up yet.
do you have plans
Taco
for the
Tuesday.
next?
I've been cooking tacos.
Hey, I ate tacos for dinner today. What's you in store for your next run inside of the 10x10?
What 10x10?
The one you got coming, you said, huh?
I ain't got no 10x10 coming. I got a
4x8.
I got a 5x5 coming.
All right, well that works. That works too.
So I got two vanilla frostings right now, waiting
Oh, yeah.
to go into this. That I'm gonna veg
Somebody
out.
else. Somebody else just had a fucking vanilla frosting full grown now. Can't remember who that was. Maybe Man Down.
I think it was Man Down.
I think it was Man Down. Matter of fact.
I believe so. But then I'm gonna veg out in this and then put those in the 5x5. And then I'm gonna go to the Robin Hood Seeds Nanas.
Yeah, now you're talking. Oh, yeah. What about the air stones? Are you gonna buy new air stones? How are you gonna clean your air stones?
I got a whole bunch of new lines and stones coming that were on sale.
All right, so you are gonna use new ones. All right, that's probably a good decision. To use new ones.
I pour fucking retrobite over mine.
Yep, but how big are yours?
I have a disc. So it's not thick. It's thin. It's a thin layer.
How big is yours?
Mine's.
The air stone. What you got? One of the little ones or a disc?
I got a disc.
Oh, 4-inch.
They're bigger size in there. It's the big tanks. I needed more.
Yeah, you probably have the one I have, the 8s with the little suction cups on the bottom.
Yeah. Yep.
For that, I just take Retrobrite, which is 29% H2O2, and don't put your hands in it, and I just pour it over top, and it just fucking starts bubbling and sizzling away, and all that fucking shit just comes right out. But you can only do that for a few runs, and then replace it. I do the same.
It smells sweeter and sweeter though. I can't wait. Yeah, my second harvest.
Yeah, dude, it's looking really good. Now you know how you can fill in a little bit more. My suggestion to you, I don't know if your trellis netting, if that was an afterthought once you got into flower, but if you go for a smaller net size, like a 3-inch, you're gonna get a lot better training.
This just came with the kit. I didn't have no netting.
Right.
That's right. We chatted about this, I believe. That one is a good one to support, like an upper one to kind of support your colas. But then running a 3-inch underneath would be really good for your training. And then
way better for tucking and stuff. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that 6-inch is pretty good for supporting your tops if you wanted to kind of spread them out, but also have something for them to lean on.
Yeah.
Yep. And it doesn't really pinch as much as the 3 does for that at that point too, right? So that kind of helps. Just options.
Right.
Looking good, dude. Though, man, you're getting close.
I had to even tie up some, keep them off the other ones.
Yeah. Nice.
Looking good, Tyler. As always, bro.
Yeah.
What day are you on?
Brother, I lost count now. I don't know, freaking mid-high 70s.
Oh, it's going that long, eh?
Yep. But I mean, I'm patient. I'll wait. I'm waiting for them to amber, so
No, exactly.
it's all right. And plus, I'm waiting for other stuff to come so I can do more growing, go bigger,
Exactly. And the thing
pop more
is,
seeds.
you don't have a run that's kind of like waiting on that tent right away, so it's not such a big deal. But if you had something that was waiting on it, that could be frustrating when you're at that far and you have no embering yet. But like you said, you're in it to see how it goes and how long it could go.
Are you showing those? Because that's for me. I'm hoping.
We got slack.
Huh?
Nice.
Got the slabs on deck.
So I get one of each of those, right?
Yes.
I don't see one.
Did you send me your address? Because I don't see one.
You what? Yeah, you do. You lied. That was a lie.
I got you, brother. I told you earlier. I got you.
Yeah, I know you do. No, I get it though. You just sent out a bunch just right after you got my address, so I get it.
No, not right after, motherfucker. No, you try to slick side twist the words there. I caught that. No, I sent it.
Oh, right before.
You-
Oh, I misspoke. Sorry. Right before.
I was like, hold on, he's got me.
No,
I was about
I didn't do that
to
on
read it
purpose,
that
Level.
too.
I didn't do that on purpose. I
I'll
misspoke.
fuck with you, brother. I know. Cheers, EE. How you doing, Eric? Just smoke and let it go out.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's looking good, man. Nice work.
There you go.
Keep us updated, brother. Hell yeah.
How's your stuff going?
You don't want to hear what happened to me, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah. It ain't nothing bad, though. I remember I swatted. I swatched them. I waited 3 days, and my plan was to flip on Tuesday. Well, I did flip one of the tent. I actually flipped the same tent twice. If that makes any sense. So, the 32 by 32 is on an analog timer.
Yeah.
And 3x3 is on AC Infinity controller. Alright. I was being rushed and I was rushing out the door. I was running late for work and everything. Running out the house. I thought that I went to the AC. Now on my AC Infinity controller, I have 3 tents because I had 3 controllers. You know what I mean? So I thought I hit the 3x3 and flipped the 3x3. But really and truly, I flipped the 32 by 32. Even though inside the 32 by 32, there's no light hooked up to the controller in the 32 by 32. So that was for nothing. Yeah. So I flipped the 32 twice, and I didn't flip my 3x3 like I was supposed to. So now I'm 4 days behind. Oh.
Did you switch it as soon as you see it? You switch it right away, right?
4 days.
Just switch it. Let them know, and it's all good.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted it to be. I mean, it's kind of. I'm glad I didn't, because it kind of gives me a break. Because now I don't have to do 6 hours of harvest. I only have to do 3. You know what I mean?
I hear you. No, I've totally done that before at my grow. I've sat there and smoked a bunch of weed while working on my garden, and then gone to fuck around with controllers and totally messed up. And like either not put something into flower. The worst one was messing up on my my hydroponic timer.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it turned on and didn't turn back off again.
Oh shit. Run. What up, Franklin? Welcome. Yeah, that's crazy. What about the pH? Did that fluctuate? No, I'm sure, huh?
With what?
With your hydroponics.
When that happened?
Yeah.
Oh no, it emptied 45 gallons into 2 plants. Yeah, it basically flushed. Yeah, this was a while ago. This was probably a year and a half ago. This is when because I actually have a hole in the bottom of my tent, and because where it is, luckily where it is, there's a drain right out front of my tent. So it filled up to where that hole was, and then it all drained out through that hole. And because I've had a previous problem before with electrical, and that's exactly where the hole came from.
Really?
Remember when I told you about the fan that I had on the ground? That the sprayer hit it and it ended up making a little bit of a zappy zap and made a hole in the ground. Yeah, that's why all my electrical cords are now hanging up along the poles, because I don't want them on the floors anymore. Good thing I did that, because when it did overfeed the 45 gallons of food into everything, it all went through that hole that was made from the electrical problem and dripped through and went down the drain and out. So I didn't have any flooding problems in my tent or anything. It just went to that whole level and went out. Yeah, definitely it's much better to set your timers when you're not baked. At least get baked after you set your timers.
I did smoke, but it was like, you ever been already behind schedule and then being rushed by somebody on top of it? You know what I mean? It's like, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's my boss. Everything's a rush. Everything's a hurry up and wait.
Just rush to wait.
Yeah, hurry up and wait.
It's like, I've never been one of those people to be rushing in traffic. I'm gonna zip around this person. I'm gonna flick this person off. I'm gonna honk the horn at this person, and then we're all gonna end up at the same fucking red light.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. It's just pretty funny when that happens.
Just chill. You see it turn yellow, fucking slow it down. Fuck.
Oh, I hear you, man.
Nah, them road rage people get me. I don't understand how it can get so serious.
I think I showed this before you came on, but it finally came. Remember the one that I won back in July? The Ace Infinity 2 trade.
Fuck yeah. I knew it would, bro.
Yeah.
Magnetic.
I just emailed them and they're like, oh, we didn't have stock at the time, but yeah, then there's that. Then I put the trimmers over there.
Fuck yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
It'd be kind of cool to try that out. I'm gonna try it out on the grow up one because I'm bucking that up on Thursday. Even though it's not really, it's just a strain now. It's not even a fuck. How you doing, big time? I hope you're doing well tonight. I see you there. Hey, Julian. Curly. Yeah, man. And then the fern type, the Menzivic Groker, the fern type's going in into the 2x4 this weekend as well. That's why I kind of, when I go there on Thursday, I'm going to buck it up, clean it up, get it all ready. So when I come over on Saturday morning, I can bring the plant over there. It should be in 18.6 enough that I can top it and kind of start training it without it acting fucked up. I didn't want to top it right as it was in the middle of that process because you never want to top anything in flower. It just fucking acts weird. Have you done that before?
Yeah. Oh wait, say that last part.
Have you ever taught probably not because you probably learned quite quickly because you've been watching videos and stuff like that. But when I first started learning how to grow, I didn't watch a lot of videos. So one time I talked to plants while it was in flower, and the whole thing goes all fucking like Christmas, like it's like just like starts shooting up. All the buds all of a sudden become super elongated. Yeah, oh yeah, don't do it. But I learned that before really kind of learning. I kind of just started throwing seeds around to learn for the first few years. And that's one thing I found out. I actually tried it out.
So appreciate that, Irie. We set up the SE 3000 and the 32x32.
Nice.
Got that video coming soon. We set up the self-watering basins inside the 32x32.
And they fit nicely?
They're tight as a motherfucker.
Right.
They fit. They fit. Like we got it. We got it. All right. So one thing I don't like is the tubing has to lay flat. Now, at the end when you start yours, you go through 1, 2, 3, 4, and you coming back out the tent to go to the reservoir. That tube's gotta be flat all the way in that circle, and then all the way coming. But when you come up, I got a zipper. Like I can't go up over the zipper. I gotta keep it flat. So now I gotta hit fucking half inch cut in the bottom of my tent. I didn't do it yet, but I'm gonna have to.
But it's
I know it because I need it flat, but I still gotta go over that bar.
Isn't it because those things are made for like a 4x4? You're trying to fit in. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, but I'm not at the. I don't know how to grow right now. I'll show you, but it's got a shut-off valve, and basically it's a round cylinder like that, and it's got one that's up, like the one part that comes into it is higher, and then the other part is like at the ground. So you still have to make sure that front line is flat. So I'm gonna have to go over that bar a little bit, but yeah. What's up, Moon?
What up?
What?
Just got my 10-pack of Irie Genetics Jack Tripper seeds planted. All 10 of them popped. So it said 85% germination, but shit, I had 100. Paper towel method, yo. Yeah. Got some train wreck clones over there. That one there in the back, that's a different pheno. I'll open the tent over here. Then we got a clone of the Hella Jelly that's in the flower right now, just in case it turns out to be fire, I'll keep it. But yeah, I had a really bad dry back to where these were like folding in half, and they're finally really nicely starting to bounce back. Still got the purple stems, kind of. But
a lot of little leaves on that,
so what happened was all of these motherfuckers flowered super early, I guess, because I don't usually flip till like August outdoors, or maybe first week of August. So I took these clones on the last week of July, and then I put them under here in 24 hours of light, and they all went into flower, and so they're all re-vegged. That's why they kind of look super bushy and stuff, because they went flower and then back into.
Yeah, I was noticing they look really bushy with little leaves, where they would normally have bigger leaves than that size.
Yeah, I'm actually smoking the train wreck right now, and it's super fucking hyphy. I call it that. I don't know, that real.
Did you lose the Mac?
Energetic high. I did lose the Mac.
Oh man.
I
That
lost
hurt.
it because the fucking, like I said, I took the cuts July, third week of July, and that one didn't clone because it was further in flower, so it had a real woodier stalk, so it didn't take. I remember it
Yeah.
now. So I remember now I didn't label properly. So I just tore the fucking Mac ones out and put these in and forgot to label them. So then I was thinking these are Mac, but then it's like these don't have the leaf structure. But yeah, no, fuck Mac, man. It takes so long to grow. It's so slow. Like that's
Smoke
why I
another
want
one.
these. These take a long time to flower, but they're gonna be super fucking good. I think. I'm excited. Yeah, let me cover up the old camera, and I'll show you guys the flower room. I'm not real happy with it, but
I am. Fuck that.
like I said, these plants went through the dryback too, so they're all bouncing back.
And I like
And
your table.
so since I got those,
Yeah, it's nice and clean.
hell yeah, man, it was cheap. It's just 2x6 and a plywood painted with silicone. So I put silicone in between and then screwed it together, and then on the side. I've had this shit. This is January 2013 is when I built this. It was like a really bad winter here, and I had my 1,000-watt fucking blasted on the wall. Fucking, it was my first real grow room. You know, I've always had some closets and shit.
2013, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Get it. I was.
Yeah, this one's
23.
coming out of it. You can see the green stalks coming in. Yeah, I was 25. I think that's when I bought this place. Yeah, I was a responsible young adult.
Nice.
But so these are 45-day flower. I put them on the 36 hours of darkness, and then got them back on a night schedule. And so Irie says to veg those ones for a month and a half if you have 8-foot ceilings, and they'll get up there. So I'm only going to try to veg those a month. So I'm hoping 45 days.
You were the one that was talking about the ones that really took off. I remember you were using that reference. So these are going to really take off.
Yeah. Not these ones, but the ones I just popped.
Oh.
Yeah. He said there was 2 phenos. He said the lemon skunk pheno had like this weird crook in the stalk before it came up and was like long internodal spacing. And then the other one that was more like the Jack the Ripper was kind of like this and was good for scrogging. But hopefully I get both phenos and I get to choose, because I'm after effects 100%. So, I mean, yield and all that stuff and time. Because I can't grow these outdoors, but I can grow, all the other stuff good.
Right. No, you're killing it, Moon. Fuck. Look at that fucking canopy. Throw a scrog on that bitch.
Yeah, so this one was going to be the mother, and I was just going to turn and burn my cocoa as much as I could, but I want that sativa, you know what I mean?
Let's go. How you like that train wreck?
But
how's that coming out? It's curing more and more?
I like it. It's tingling right now. It was kind of creeper. Everything seems to be creeper kind of lately. And so it's been about 20 minutes, and it's definitely doing good. But its taste is, it's fucking got this kind of, those hedges that are square where they cut them square and they put them in front of the houses and on the sidewalks and stuff. And they kind of got that musky cat piss pine.
Oh no.
It smells just like that and tastes just like that. It's good and the effects are good, but I mean, it's acquired. You open it up, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. Those ones are the ones that stand out too.
So the one pheno in there that was the small one, that was the train wreck number 1. I didn't get to flower that one because I plant killed it. And so I only got the number 2 to flower. So I kept that one. And I was thinking maybe I'll throw it in here, but I don't know. But yeah, I also have just as a seedling, so we'll see how it'll go. But yeah, and all these went into flower. These are all re-veges. I mean, they didn't go to full flower, but they all went into, Brax mode and everything. And then that's how, and then you can see they all got the fat Brax that are nice and sticky. That's why I planted that other one, because these are so diesel, like diesel fuel, not the cotton candy. But yeah, so I'm new to the cocoa, and I just been kind of trickling the feed in, and I just doubled my feed, and they seem to be liking it. So I think I could have had these bounce back faster. I just didn't have enough solution, but now I do.
Oh yeah, they'll gobble it up.
Now it's like probably 500. Seems to be going about 5 days in between watering, but they're going faster. And once they go into flower, they'll be good. Yeah, but I'm excited. It's fun. Cocoa's different. It's fun. It's water. Like, I just come in here with 10 gallons of water, and I put 1 quart, 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 and just go around until I'm all done.
Yeah.
And then it's got a nice little puddle on the bottom, and then I set for about 30 minutes. And actually, none of whatever's at the bottom stays at the bottom, even after 30 minutes. And then I come in here with the shot back it up, and then it's good to go.
And you say just water, so you're amending your soil?
No, I just cocoa and perlite.
Okay.
No, I just hydro. So
okay,
I just
so what
doing
are you
a weak solution. I'm using the Jax 2020, the professional.
Yeah.
And then I'm using CalMag, silica, aminos. I got the TPS billions. I've been foliar spraying the Signal and the TPS silica.
All right.
And then I just did a foliar, or what do they call that? IPM of safer soap before I flipped into flower. I didn't have any problems, but I figured I might as well, because it's that fucking time you don't do it, But
oh yeah, Moon, you're
I
fucking
think that's
rock.
all I've been using. Yeah, and then I just pH it. So yeah, they seem to be doing all right.
Wait, you pH your whoa? What?
I pH the
pH.
water.
Not pH. What?
Yeah, I add the amino acids, and that only gets about half my pH down. So then I add like an
Mac,
eighth a teaspoon of
here's a learning.
aminos and an eighth a teaspoon of citric acid.
Here's a learning lesson for us, Matt. Could you help me explain to me what aminos are good for and the reason to use aminos in the grow?
Well, their aminos have
It's a
more
pH
than
down.
this. Yeah, there are different versions of aminos. Aminos that I've studied help with the calcium uptake, and that specifically too. That's glycine and glutamic acid. But there's many other amino acids that are in some solutions that do other things, especially for organic growers that for the biosphere. But you'd have to ask someone like Wesley, who would be more adept to that level. I just know the ones that help for calcium uptake in synthetic.
That's what I was about to ask.
So
it helps with calcium uptake.
The way.
Oh yeah. It
the
opens
way,
channels instead of
Very, very beneficial in a grow, especially newer growers, having a plant that's not uptaking calcium well, right?
Yeah.
To be perfect.
Well,
How does he talk? Harley Smith, he talks about like the claw
Yeah,
Oh,
claw
If I
for
remember
chelating,
like
for chelating, as in like a
Yeah.
claw for clawing and chelating. Yeah.
yeah, so it like, and then it does other minerals too. So it's bringing silica. It's increase. So silica increases everything anyway. So when you have that aminos, it's adding it even more. It's adding that calcium and all those
Yeah.
other micronutrients more as well.
Well, now
And that's
imagine
why I
if
want to
you
use that amina
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it was
the
like a,
amino.
you said broad spectrum.
Yep, that's what I use. I use that here. And then over where I have my hydroponic system that's hooked up on the drippers, I use the tech grade because it's the drippers. But here I'll use
So
the
now, so I used amina last year, and then I used the tech grade this year.
yeah.
And I can't say, I don't really know, but this year's turned out amazing. So I just might go ahead and buy that fucking tech grade again. Anyways, I don't know.
Well, that's going to be because those are specifically for your calcium. Those are the L-glycine glutamate. If you look on the back of that package, it would just say those two. That's the only two that are in it.
Yeah, it's just
So
What about
and that's,
adding both of them?
well,
Like
you're
half
great.
strength one, half strength the other.
Could do that. I've never tried that myself, but I can't see why not to try to make it go further. But
Well, I mean, just to get that broad spectrum of the amino, so you can get all those other micronutrients in there as well, versus where the tech grade is just like channeled towards calcium, like you were saying.
yeah, well, because one is totally is derived from plant. I can't say the word because I say the wrong word every time.
Hydrosilate.
There you go. That's what it. Because because I used to buy a lot of protein powder and I go right to hydroxylate, and that's not what it is.
Yeah, it's soy protein hydrosilate, I think is what the.
Yes.
But there's other ways of saying it, so I might be saying it, pronouncing it wrong.
It's closer than me. It's
different
closer
ways.
than the way I was saying.
Yeah.
But yes, no, there's aminos do a lot of different things in the plants. I just know from the hydroponic standpoint because that's what most of Utah State was and what Harley teaches. He does have some stuff where he kind of touches on certain microbes, but he doesn't. It's most of it's just this element. It's like down from the elements.
Yeah. Yeah, so with those Hella Jelly clones I got in there flowering, I've got a couple different things I'm going to do. So I'm going to do like 2 where I've been foliar spraying them twice a week with that signal since they've been babies. And then I'll stop about week 2 of flower, or if they start flowering real good, I'll stop. But 2 of them, I won't add no more signal to. 2 of them, I'll add like 5 mils of signal to, and then the other 2, I'll add like 10 mils of signal to, kind of see what happens.
I just started. I'm using Optic Foliar right now as my foliar feeding program, and I used to use it, and I stopped using it, and now I've used it again after touching base with them at one of the conferences I just went to, and so far so good. Like that's all my vegging plants are doing really well, and I've been using it on those ones right now. So we'll have to see as it carries forward into flower.
Yeah, I was listening to Creative's podcast, and that Brandon Russ came on, and he was talking about how the sulfur is an antagonist with calcium and whatnot, and he was saying if you just did a foliar spray of Epsom salt twice a week throughout veg and up to like week 2 of flower, that your sulfur and all that is going to be in the plant, and that you're not going to have to worry about antagonizing the soil and locking stuff out, but you're still going to have the benefits of the sulfur to get that funk. So that's where I was going to try to do those little bit of differences with the sulfur compound.
Yeah, no, it'd be interesting to see how that works out. The grow off that I'm doing, because it's based off of total cannabinoids, and it's gonna be one of the things I am running from clone all the way to the end with the product. So I'll see how it does, because I'll have a tested result on it. I won't be an untested result. I won't have a tested result on without it. So it's not really basing off anything, but we'll see what percentage I can get to.
Oh yeah.
Let's see these plants, y'all. Where these grows at?
Mine is. I'll show mine next week. Because right now, my tent's in that form of a clusterfuck. It has like one in the back corner and a bunch of. It just needs that space to be all stretched out.
Which one? The 4x?
No, my 2x4. The only tent I can show you guys right now. My 4x8 is looking awesome. Have you seen
that? No.
Oh, I showed some stuff earlier, but I'll show it because most people probably get perked.
Hell yeah.
Is this the newest?
Anyone use crop salt?
No.
No. Yeah, that train wreck, it's too amber, so I get like that sativa, but it definitely gets that jello feeling.
Oh man, atomic hijinks. I use general hydroponics, but I don't use the maxi. I just use the 3-part.
I've used the maxi grow and maxi bloom, and it works great. It's a bitch to fix, though. I will say that.
They're not getting the results they want from us. Say that. What up?
Yeah, if it's all dissolving.
Look at that grow right there. I'm on water.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Look at that. Those are some big ass fucking buds, and you're only at week what, 5, 6?
No, this picture was the end of week 7.
All right, make it. What up, Chad? How's those flowers doing, Chad?
Yeah, the strains I just planted, it's crazy. The package says 9 to 10 weeks. Irie on his video with the seed says 12 weeks up to 13 plus. And then on the internet, it's also 13 plus. So it's like,
18,
I don't know
6
who's telling the truth.
For the last 7, 10 days for the winter.
Well, I'm going to try that just because I'm growing his seeds. And then if I don't have the amber content I want, I'll do a little bit of darkness after harvest. Or, after like...
Oh, so darkness improves amber?
Well, some people say it don't, but I think it does. Because I'll have like 0% amber, and then after 12 hours of darkness, I'll notice more with the microscope. And then 24, I'll notice even more. That's just one I've noticed. I haven't noticed any like bud swell or more crystals or anything. Just seems that
you will on that 18.6.
Knows it.
I don't think you'll have to worry about darkness once you do 18.6, brother. For sure. You're giving it 6 more hours.
Trichome maturity.
You can get it.
That's what I'm saying. You're getting 6 more hours of light, so you're gonna get way more trichome maturity.
You're gonna get more results from giving it more light than taking away the light. And yes, I think we had this discussion.
So what
last time,
percent
too.
amber did yours have? What percent amber did yours have when you harvest levels?
Mine had about 20, 15 to
Oh,
20.
that's fine. Yeah, no, like I said, if you do it and it's got plenty of amber, then you just harvest. But if it don't, then I would do the
Went to
darkness.
63, and my lowers had like 8 to 10%, so I pulled it.
Yeah, I think Matt needs to do an experiment and try it out. He'll see it. You'll see it on the microscope, you know, or you know,
Go
you're
to dark.
yeah, when you're like, well, no, it's just proof. Like even just do 12 hours. Check it before you shut your lights off. You know what I mean? Or you might need 24
Well,
hours.
no,
but
the only way to
Definitely.
only way to do it would be to run it in two separate things with the same cologne in the same way.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is that you'll notice how fast the amber comes in
Right.
because you've been watching it and it's not changing. It's not changing. You shut the lights off in dark for 36 and then it starts changing fast. That's what I'm saying. You'll notice if you're paying attention for like 2 weeks up because you keep checking and nothing's happening. You do that dark period and like I said, you'll start noticing that amber come. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
have you tried it?
No, but I've seen results.
And looked? Okay, well then.
I've seen results.
I've seen the results.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unless you tried it. I've tried it. Try it out. You'll be like, holy shit, Moon's right. Bro, science does come in sometimes.
What about 18.6 atomic? I promise you, do it and you will thank us. If you don't believe us, go follow Irie Genetics with Roster Jeff. 18.6 for the last 7 to 10 days.
What up? So
Not
I've been
enough time
listening to
for
you
your
guys.
plants.
It's a 10th pushing you. 10, you're gonna get some weird growth.
I've been listening to you guys, and I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but I run 11-13 from the beginning of flower, so 11 on, 13 off. Okay, and I know at day 56 I bring it down to 10 hours. I'm sorry, at day 49, 10 hours. And day 56 I bring it down to 9 hours. So, with that being said, I bring the temperature down with it. When Moonwater says he shut it off and they turn amber, I can look at mine for doing that. Them motherfuckers will milk up so fast, bro, from the temperature and the light shutting back. I myself wouldn't add more light because I've seen such good results with preserving terpenes at temperature and less light. Hard fucking buds, 7-8 gram buds, plants that yield 2
It
to 3
has
pounds,
more to
but I
do
don't.
with temperature than the light.
I don't know, but that's what I've learned. And this is going from outside, less light, the plant dies. I don't see with her.
Carl.
So that's what I've done, you guys. So I'm interested to see you try that and see what happens versus your 18.6. Because my buds.
I like it.
Well, I'm talking about like trying like with what I'm saying. I'll bring the temperature down and.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder what it would do. Would it be similar results? That's why I'm saying it might be the same results. It might not be. I don't know. But also drop the CO2 during that time too. So.
You're asking too much now. Fuck, I gotta get CO2. God damn it. Fuck.
Well, my CO2 well, my CO2 goes down to the 600. My CO2 goes down to 600 at day 49. So that drops.
Not 32. Not 3,200. Come on, bro. You gotta be walking around in 36.
Try to be serious in these fucking. Look, my mom's grow. Look, my mom's grow is ran by me. Okay, let me fucking do this.
I thought about your boy in the grow store.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, don't get me going right now. I'm fucking high as fuck up. Some fucking gummies. So
Matt, motherfucker said he was walking around for hours in 3,600 CO2.
3,000 to 5,000 ppms is what he runs the CO2 at. This guy at the grow shop. I don't know if I was talking to Matt about this. I might have. I don't know.
No.
No, Matt, are you ready? Are you ready for this one, bro? Are you ready for this one, bro? I'm in the grow shop talking to the guy behind the counter, and the guy behind the counter has smoked my bud. And so, I mean, there's a certain understanding for growers, you know, and guys behind the counter, you know, we're all growers, but dude walks up and he starts talking. He starts telling me about how, you know, his techniques and stuff. Doesn't pH whatsoever, and he runs Sunshine number 4, doesn't pH whatsoever. Runs 3,000 to 5,000 ppms of CO2. He said he's seen an increase in terpenes, an increase in fucking yield.
That ain't terpenes, bro. That's the last of brain cells left.
And here's the kicker: he can walk around in there all day long, no problem.
Well, his plants will start to be negatively impacted by the CO2 at 5,000. So if he's going up that high, he's probably going to start to get some negatives.
So this was just what was brought to my attention. You know, there's a few other things in there that he was bringing to my attention. There's a point where you just stop talking and listen at that point, you know, because you know you're not going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? You know, so, but to have a good conversation like we're having, like, you know, like I tried this. Now this guy, he told me how many lights he had and how much the consumer bill was. Nothing added up, and just there's certain things that just didn't add up. You know what I mean? So I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
That's when you start asking him questions that you already know the answers to, and see what he says.
I stopped at the CO2. I stopped at the CO2, man, because he was so. He was so fucking set on.
He didn't
No.
pH either.
No.
I would have had a
Wasn't
field
pH.
day with his ass.
Well, you gotta
That's how
understand
he
though,
came
man.
and met you, right?
Well, he walked
That's what
up
he
when
first
we was
said to
talking.
you?
No. What we were talking about, he walked up and like kind of interrupted a little bit of a conversation that me and my boy was having, and he was like, "Yeah, blah blah blah. What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh shit, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that." And, you know, I don't mind having a conversation about something, but when you get unrealistic about things, I'm just like shut right up at that point. 3,000, 5,000 ppms, bro. And he's like, walk around in it all day long, bro. My mom walks in there and helps me defoliate, and she's like, I can't breathe. I'm like, bro. Okay. That sounds more like it, but I'm just saying, I didn't want to get there with him and shit, but, you know. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see light.
I don't know what to say at this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so.
I see
You
light
just-
coming through the canopy.
Oh yeah, we got great penetration.
Looking good.
I mean, I'm not mad at what's going on. I mean, we got a pretty damn good transition. Today's day 30.
Day 30, nice.
Day 30. Yep.
Yeah, mine are in the 50s now.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be fucking.
Hey, Levels.
Oh, what's that, Moon?
Hey, what day did you end up flipping that last plant? Or that last tent you said was like Sunday?
I think I flipped it Saturday.
Saturday. All right. So I flipped mine Sunday, so we'll see which ones will mature faster or whatnot. That'll be cool. This one should mature pretty fast, being they say it's a 45-day flower. And it's sativa, so I was gonna just go all milky, maybe 5% amber. See how it does. Yeah, I was just gonna wait till it was almost done stretching and then slide a net over the top. Because I guess they chunk up pretty well.
Right. So yeah, you're a day behind me. I flipped. I didn't realize it Friday, and then I called it Saturday.
Yeah, I shut the lights off Sunday in your show because I was thinking about that Jack Ripper. I didn't want to go too long. I said, shoot, I'll just flip now.
Right.
Yeah, I did the 36 hours of darkness, so I shut it off Sunday and then I put it on whatever Monday night at 6. So not quite 36 hours, but a shock.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of cool though, because there are a couple of people I think that flipped a couple days later, anyways. So there's like two groups, kind of. A bunch of us
And
flipped
you're
on
each.
Tuesday, and then I flipped 110 Tuesday. So I'm with that group, and then the second group kind of flipped around Saturday.
Well, yours was an honest mistake. I knew it was not a big deal.
Oh yeah, no, I've messed up the timer a few times myself.
Yeah. So,
And after checking 3 times which way it fucking went too, the old analog ones with the, I go in there and the lights are off and it's like, what in the heck? I spent 15 minutes setting that thing and I still got it wrong.
Hey, believe me, I know what you're talking about, bro. Whether you leave the clicker up or down, it's like, oh fuck, I thought the time was supposed to be clicked this way.
Yeah.
Smoking some good shit, bro. Forgetting.
yeah, man. I didn't even ask you what the hell you have growing in your jungle.
You talking about in here, Matt?
Yeah.
There's some lemon berry and amaretto sour. And then I'm gonna run the next run. I'm gonna run one. I've got a Mac 1 in here. I forgot. I'm looking at that little girl right now. She's little.
Yeah.
Fucking, you already know, man. My buddy gave it to me, and I took cuts off her and threw it right in the fucking flower. Like, I'm smoking that shit.
There you go. Nice. That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm debating on putting that in one of my spots and seeing if I can at least do the 1.5 pounds like I've done before off it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll see. And I'm gonna run a whole room of lemon berry. That bitch will give me at least 2.5 pounds average. I mean, I did over 3 on something that was significantly huge. I had to cut her down and veg her even longer. So I can't really base that 3.25 pounds on something I can do every time on her. In that lot amount of time. Give me 40 some days. Oh no, my buddy gave it to me, bro, and I vegged her for probably 30 days, and then cut like 3 or 4 feet off of her, dude. And then had like, I don't know, a foot left and vegged it for another fucking 30 days. And she got so fucking huge. I mean, that bitch gave me mad weight.
Is that the one that your neighbor brought over?
Yeah. He brings me over stuff all the time, man. I mean, he brought me the one in the backyard. Brought me over this Mac recently. He brought me over that lemon berry.
And that's Capulator, huh?
Yeah, he said he got it right from Cap himself. Now remember, he runs a facility, so it doesn't surprise me. The dude's very serious, and it's no game, no play. He's very serious.
Well,
Man,
when you said it was a slow grower, then I knew you had the back.
Oh yeah,
That's
she's
the
slow as
one
fuck,
common
dude.
trait it has. Yeah.
She's been free as fuck.
She's the same amount of time flowering, but veg.
And her notes that they're always
slow.
Her notes that they're always tight. They're right on top of each other.
Like
they're tight.
You'll get
She'll
3 or
stretch
4
and
in an inch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You'll get. Fuck yeah, you will.
You'll get stretched and
I
flower
have
on her,
foot-long
she'll get
colas.
crazy.
Have you guys ever?
I didn't get a chance to run her healthy. I wasn't even pHing that plant. Did a whole grow no pHing.
For you guys that grew her, did you guys ever add red light to veg to maybe try to excite cell expansion?
I've heard of far reds. I've never tried it.
Yeah, did you ever add? I'm just thinking of
Like
something to
the
kinda
light
get real fast.
light spectrum.
Yeah, because red spectrum will enhance your cell expansion, right? So
See,
if you add red light to veg,
Yeah.
you might be able to get more growth out of her from that. That and
So-
heat. If you add more heat to the situation, you'll also probably get
Yeah.
faster, a little bit faster.
I think if I was in cocoa, it would have been really fast. I ran the Mac 1 with the Bloom Plus and the 1000-watt HPS side by side, and I didn't notice too much difference. And those are kind of more red. I mean, there wasn't quite blurply, but
Yeah. Yeah, no,
yeah, no, I think. Oh, sorry.
Oh, because I've noticed it definitely in my garden too. Before I swapped out the 3 lights that I had for the single 8600, I had the the electric sky, which is a lot more red than the other full spectrums are, right? And that one definitely was more stretched to that light because of the red. There's also a lot
See,
more
I was told.
morphology.
Yeah, that I heard that from an old timer that the high pressure sodium veg will make it stretch more, and then the metal halide will keep it short in flower.
Yep.
And I was thinking, but how does that affect your trichomes and your terpenes? Does that change with your spectrum, or?
If you were to use those older lights, it would almost be beneficial to use the ceramic metal halide in veg as like a bluer spectrum to keep your plant lower to excite a lot of those. Same things with those blue, like more of a veg spectrum that people use nowadays. Use the HPS until you get to week, I would say week 6, week 7, as soon as you start to get the later flower, and then add a ceramic metal halide to the HPS. So you can get that extra blue, but still red in the HPS at that last bit. That would probably be the best way to do it, but still, those are very expensive to run power-wise.
Oh yeah. It would be like running 2 fucking 400 or 500 watt LEDs for 1000 watt.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But having that extra, because the ceramic metal halide is about 20% blue, and the HPS is like 8. I think it's like 80% red. And it's really, that's why whenever you see it, it looks like looks orange almost. Like this has that orange yellow to everybody's garden that uses it. Well, that also
And
promotes.
that's the dual bulb.
Oh, either or. It's just a spectrum of high pressure sodium.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the one, and it's got the high pressure sodium and a metal halide bulb in one tube. That's what I was gonna go with before I went to that Bloom Plus.
There are filters though. I know sometimes you can get certain coatings on the bulbs as well that can change. So, but I just never really looked into it too much to learn too much about it because I really just moved towards LEDs at that point.
Yeah.
But
I'm into the LEDs too.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
but I
thanks,
am going
Matt.
to end it here. So, everybody, thank you for coming out and having a great live. It's nice to see everybody. Nice to finish off strong. So,
cheers, y'all. Growers
Time
love,
to eat.
man.
Cheers.